everyone, I am Tacet, and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars stream. It is, what number is it these days? 64, day 3. Gosh, that number is getting big. Almost have 666. No, still 2 months away from that. But, yeah, today we're going to be doing Brown Guild War, specifically with a true damage variant of it. Same one that we ran last week. It ended up going okay. I think we may have lost one last week specifically. Generally is relatively consistent. The only really big odd thing that it has is it has a Scorpius all the way at the end, if I'm not mistaken. Where did it go? Go War Brown, Go War Brown. We end up doing the Corvash Tina combo, just with a Mountain Crusher tank, and Scorpius is mainly just there for the extra stats. We do not have any way to add a poison to that to be able to fit within the composition, but that is basically what we are running with it, and just kind of seeing what we can do. Let's see. Hello, William. Hello, DeGrill. Hello, Super. Hello, Scott. Hello, Red Devil. Hello, Supplement. Hello, Steve. What does it mean, fix the codes? Yesterday we ended up having codes that gave out 25 gems and 5,000 gold and 500 souls, but they ended up turning them back to normal codes. The ones that do 1 gem key, 2 treasure maps, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. So basically it's back to normal. So we only had that one day where we were able to do more. But hey, everyone got 50 gems who was around last night. But yeah, the codes were giving out 25 gems, of 5,000 gold, and what was the other thing it had on it? And 500 souls. But they're fixed now to the normal ones. Okay, I guess we throw Tina. Wow, Lust. I'm actually surprised to see a Lust on these. Normally, they're not used for Guild Wars, oddly enough. Okay, I'm actually going to get a Scorpius up, even though we're probably not ever using it. I want it for the barrier right now, just so we don't take any damage there. And then again, we're going to have to get hit. I'm just going to have to let him hit us at this point. Very unlikely double red will drop, especially with a blue storm active. We'll go for that. No kills secured. 35 true damage. That's also not enough to clean up anything. I'm probably just going to have to go for this. Though, since we have a blue storm active, I should probably just drain them here. We'll go for that. Get them drained. Take anything that we might be able to take. And then explode all the things. I do have a Scorpius. Is that in kill range of anything? No. We don't have poison, so it's not going to double kill. And even if we did, a lot of stuff have immune to poison. And I should be dead. We just throw the Tina down and don't need any follow-up. And there we go. Let's see. Yeah, we gave out 2 codes yesterday, mainly because one right at the beginning because the stream was a little bit later, and the other code was, and by a little bit later, I mean like a whole hour later, and the other one was just the normal midway time. I believe the previous codes she gave me aren't deactivated yet, though, but she said for me not to use them, so I can't use them. Or maybe one if it's like a really special event that ever comes around. If nothing else, if those stay active forever, I might just keep them as a reserve of like the very ever so occasional super codes. I'll make sure to ask her for her permission before I do that though. But if nothing else, we could use those as our own special codes then. And that'll be a stock for a while because I still have around like 20 something of them. But I believe they eventually deactivate even if they even if we were to hold on to them. And I'll ask her about it. But yeah, those were really nice codes. Because 25 gems is a ridiculously good reward. Actually, I have enough of those codes that if I was to use all of them, it'd be over 500 gems, but obviously I won't be doing that. Let's see. I'm gonna throw Corvash into... Well, whatever I do has to kill that. Well, it doesn't have to kill, as long as I mana drain him. And he doesn't have immune to mana drain. So we do that. Get rid of his summon. Non-kill range, but we just go get that down. No, I'm not going to give them out. Yeah, we're running Scorpius with this. Main reason is for the brown to all allies. That's the whole reason why we're running him on this team, is for his brown bonus that he has. He gives 1 to all stats to brown per turn. which is 3 extra damage for Tina technically and 2 extra damage for Corvash per turn. Yeah, it's a little bit of an odd pick. I'm almost considering just putting a second Tina. The only problem with that is we use 2 whole less colors. And one thing that Scorpius is technically doing is giving us more points. Because in order for mana accumulation to count for extra points in Guild Wars, to my understanding, you do have to actually accumulate the mana. So if you're already at full mana on all of your reserves, you won't get it. And if you're not using yellow-purple, then we won't be getting any mana accumulation for either of those 2 colors we explode. So if anything, he's almost just there to absorb for points, if nothing else. But he also happens to give 1+1 stat to all of our other troops per turn, including himself, actually. Yeah, he's mostly just there to absorb the mana, and he just happens to also be able to assist. He's definitely not the best option, but for Guild Wars scoring, I believe it works out as one of the better things to use there. Is Corvash kill range? Yes. And since it is, I will go for it. No! Oh, good. I got him stunned, though. So you shouldn't have to deal with him anymore. I hate that thing so much. Not dead yet, though. Scorpius also won't be able to clean. I need one more true damage hit. Good. And Tina should kill as long as it doesn't hit low. Good. This is your pet rescue team? Is it that quick? I could understand using Tina. Why Corvash on a pet rescue team? That would seem a little bit out of place. Same as Scorpius. You'd normally quick kill so quick that you would only have like a turn or 2. I could understand using Tina and Mountain Crusher. I wouldn't really use Corvash and Scorpius for pet battles though. Ooh, well, there goes all my brown. Actually, I'm surprised that's the first, that was the first, Tapon we saw all day. Normally you see a lot of them on brown day since he counters all browns. Which is actually extremely effective right now because I cannot do anything. Actually, just gonna go for red and get Tina up that way. Oh, that's a lot of mana. Wait, he's using Fiery Blade? Oh no, he's using, oh, Doomed Crossbow. That's not good. That is actually really bad. We'll go just take that for now. Get our barrier. Gonna need that. Throw down Tina. He'll waste his skull on that. Please kill hero with that. Come on, Tina. Get another Tina and hit it. At least kill out the range so we can go and Corvash him. If he gets that down, we could actually instantly die. Okay, he's gonna deny it again, so I have to go for it now. No, that miss. Okay, good. I can't stop him. Oh, yes, I can. Corvash to Tina and just hope for pure luck. Yep, that's what we go for. Do that. And now I need this, not just to hit hero, but I need to hit it for at least the middle range of 59 or higher. So it's like right in the middle of it. Good. Okay, I did exactly what I needed it to do. Also, how much did it just hit on first slot? Gosh, I actually died to it. I was not expecting that to win the battle. I was just expecting that to try to kill hero. But that works too. Definitely works. And then we have standard Yagway. I'm surprised. Only one person running standard Yagway. I think that's my defend team right now, right? Ooh, 1-7. What are you doing? Tried it with Frost Mage, but what are you doing getting 1-7? You're supposed to be like the best team here. Are we up against like one of the better guilds today or something? Let's see, are we up against Rockstar or the other one? Oh, that's why. We're up against one of the better guilds. So that might just be the bias of the fact that it's one of the better guilds of why it's doing worse. Because obviously that's one of the best teams in the game for defense. Yet it's doing worse than these things. Well, then again, that's pretty high up there too. That's also like one of the best. This one went 2-7. Managed to clip 2 people with that. This I feel like would also end up going like a 2-7 or so. I'm surprised we're still getting so many battles too. We end up getting 11, 9, and 8. Which is surprising, mainly because we're all the way in the second to last area of people. It means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. What does that come out to percent-wise then? Wait, did I say 7 or 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I always thought there was 8 in this category. Let's see. That's how you do it, right? Yeah, 14.2%. Wait, did I do that correctly? No. Wait. I think I did the math on that wrong. Wait. How do you calculate that out? No, you'd have to do it out of 30. Okay, never mind. Wait. Why am my brain being so dead right now? Why am I being so confused then? If every person has 5 battles... Oh, you know what? I know why. I forgot. There's a factor that I completely forgot. Because you actually can't calculate it out easily. Because the reason why that's messing up the number is you can actually fight the same person in the same category. I completely forgot about that. So for example, if someone loses to, let's say, a Vanguard, they'll have to fight another Vanguard. That's why my math was being all weird. But, yeah, I completely forgot about that aspect. And that increases the chance that you would end up getting picked, even if it's... so you would technically get above the percent of people, assuming that a lot of people within your category are getting people defeated. Because those battles might not happen. If they keep defeating people here, they could have 4 battles within this category. I completely forgot about that aspect. Like, for example, if we would have lost there, we would have fought the other Paragon. Or the same... I mean, not Paragon. Whatever the second in command's called. The second... the champion. That or even does the same champion twice. But regardless, we would have fought another one for the category. But anyways, let's go take this out. This was the first one we've had. This is actually... The team I'm using right now, I built solely for the purpose of countering what we're fighting right now. Also, hello, Matt. Hello, Cookie. Also, did I not even say hello to everyone? Oh, yeah, I did. I missed a few. Hello, Captain. Hello, Birdo. Hello, Radio. Hello, Derek. Hello, Rawl. Can you explain how the bracket works? Which guild goes up or down? It varies depending on what bracket you're on. If you're on a very low bracket or if you're in the top few, it varies. But for a good majority of people, from around bracket 4 to around bracket, I want to say 50-ish? I'm not sure exactly how far it goes down. Maybe it goes down to about 30. But for the good majority of active players who are probably in that range, how it works is if you make first, you will go up by 2. If you make second or third, you will go up by 1. If you make dead last, you will go down by 2. And if you make second to last or third to last, you will go down by 1. And that is how it works for a good majority of them. However, if you're in a very low bracket, it has some kind of weird formula where you can move multiple. And if you're in the top, there's an exception for how the first, second, and third brackets move. Because third cannot move up by 2. Whoa, we just got absolutely first turn destroyed on him. That hurt. But this is why Tina's there. Except he's not supposed to, or she's not supposed to solo the entire battle. It's just there to kind of as a backup plan, like right now, for when that does happen. Because it's only a matter of time before he one-turns you like that. He always does that. That's the whole premise of that team, is to try to get that combo down out of pure luck at the start of battle. Speaking about pure luck, does he have alignment? No. We still have a chance. Tina will not die to 1 hit. How did that not hit hero, though? Come on, Tina. You can solo this. You got this. I need Sky Red so badly right now. Oh, there's a problem. If I take this, this guarantee gives him extra turn red. But if we get extra turn red, we win. Oh, that's a gamble I don't think I want to take. Because it's a lot in his favor. It's a 1 in 7 in chance in our favor. 6 in 7 that he gets it. But if we do get it, that's really nice. But, no, the risk is way too high. I can't give him a red like that. I'll just try for double red over here. It's a lot safer. Ah, it gives him a skull, though. I don't know. Do I just go for it? We're in such a desperate situation right now that I think we almost do just go for it. Ah, I didn't get it. Nope, we lose. It's over. Well, it's not over yet. It is Tina, after all. It can tank spell reduction pretty well. I guess we take Sky Red, Surge, Hope Green, Drop. Oh, good, we got it. Okay, we're still in this. Barely. Skull, do you kill? Yes. We have no armor left, though, but we're about to regain it. You don't have Skull Reduction. You don't have Dodge. So we'll go for this. Okay. We throw Tina. This should leave it just a Yagway fight. Only problem is... How much skull damage will we have? Hold up. Can he kill us with that much armor? We'll have 98 armor. He can't kill us. No, he can. He steals 8 magic. Wait, what does that bring him to, though? How much damage is that? 36 plus 8 plus 55. Math. 44. 99. No, it's enough damage. He has one more than enough damage. Oh, no, no, no. But I get to hit him some. Never mind. He's not going to have that much HP. It's fine. Wow, we're barely in this. Oh, if that would have hit high enough, that actually would have killed right there. Okay, all I need to do is take a skull. He cannot kill us here. He will not have enough damage. He'll almost kill us, but he won't kill us. Oh, wait, duh. I forgot. We have 50% reduction. Never mind. That wouldn't have killed us anyways. But still, it's close. Is there any way I can interrupt that? I could take this red over. But I guess we could do that then. Just to make sure he doesn't get anything directly. Okay. I think Tina just soloed him. We pretty much won this entire battle with just Tina. And this is why Tina is A tier. Actually, did I put it in S tier? Never mind. This is why Tina is S tier. Yeah, actually, I did put it in S tier. For this exact reason. It is currently the strongest 50% spell reduction in the game right now. They'll probably add like a 75% spell reduction mythic eventually or something similar. But, yeah, as far as any 50% spell reduction troop, it is absolute best. And it works extremely good against Yagway because sometimes you'll double kill the front and then you just destroy everything with third slot Tina. Normally you use it in second, but against a Yagway team, you normally use it in third. Particularly in Guild Wars, because it'll just absolutely decimate your first 2 slots with pure luck. I'm still hasn't won yet, though. He can still easily win with Skull into Yagway. But we won, unless he wins right now. And there we go. There we go. Free Brown Guild War Day win off of Tina right there. Well, not exactly free, but that definitely saved us. Gosh, that is such a bad score, but that saved us so hard right there. But yeah, that's why you should get a Tina. Eventually. It's not that important to have. It's ran for a couple things. It's ran for low-level delves. It's ran for some true damage teams. It's a fun PvP option. It's actually a fun troop to use, even though it's not optimal for a lot. But yeah, Guild War against Yagway, or just against Yagway in general. Like Yagway, Queen Titania. Anything that ever has high spell reduction. I mean, spell damage. One of the better options. There are other options that have 50% spell reduction. But, Tina just has really high damage source, plus gains armor. And while there's another troop that also gains armor from it, it has no damage, which is what holds it back. Oh yeah, I already claimed the redeem code. I can go hand out the redeem code right now, since we just finished out Guild Wars. There's the redeem code, guys. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Unfortunately, it gives the same reward as it normally should. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. As always, and let's claim all this, and get all that. Oh, did I forget to claim the pet earlier? Whoops. I forgot to claim the pet from earlier. Oh, apparently I didn't finish. Oh, no! I didn't finish, and it was on a blue pet, too. Oh, no! Why did I stop doing it? I don't know. I guess I got distracted at the time. It gave pure food, too. Oh, I should have finished it. Could have gotten, like a few more blue pet food. And that's actually really important right now, because I need it to go max out our pet. Where'd it go? Upgradable. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Upgrade. Upgrade. We're so close. How close are you? I wish there was just like a feed all button for this. I guess that would kind of defeat the point of, no, actually that wouldn't defeat the point. I guess it kind of would. Why would you use white pet food if you already had the blue pet food? Or the color of the pet? Come on, we just need one more level. Do we buy it? I'm so tempted just to buy it. How much would we have to buy if we bought it? I would only have to buy 10 blue pet food. Should we buy? Buy or no buy? It'll take like another, probably by the end of this weekend to get it without buying. It's tempting. Buy? What's the verdict? We can get it at any moment just by clicking this up to 10. The problem with this, though, I don't really care too much about the souls. The problem is we're losing 1,250 of those. And I'm not sure if these are going to be useful into the future. I did it for Brown once before. Hey, you got the souls. It's not the souls I'm worried about. It's the jewel that I'm worried about. Because I can only imagine them just randomly adding another feature that just uses these for something. Also, why is our yellow so much lower? Our yellow, like, I guess there's just less yellow pets in general. Like, that is way lower. Like, I could spend this and our yellow would almost still be lower. Actually, it would be ever so barely higher. But still. Let's see. Everyone's on buy so far. I guess we'll just go for it. Might as well. The buys win. Why won't it let me craft? I clicked the button. There it goes. Buy 10 blue pet food. Sure. I'm screenshotting it. We're never buying again. Just kidding. But we'll buy. The blue jewels. They hurt. The 10,000 souls doesn't really matter. Though it is quite a bit of souls to do that. That's more than how much it costs to max out a mythic in souls. But there we go. Max them out. And there we go. Well, good. Well, could you imagine if I clicked the wrong pet? I almost did. Because there's like 2 other blue pets we also need to go feed. I deliberately haven't been just so I could use the food for him. And what that does is 14 stars Zejin. It was 12 prior. I probably should have shown that. But yeah, it was 12 prior. And now we just 2-starred it by getting those foods. Which ends up giving us slightly better tribute. It does 2 things. It does a 0.25 extra tribute reward and a 0.25 extra tribute chance. Which ends up totally bringing it up to 577, 11, 15, and a 41% chance. But yeah, helped it out a little bit. Increased it by 0.25. In both regards. But yeah, that's what that did. And now we have that max pet, though I don't need that max pet for anything. Other than the fact that we're wielding it. But it doesn't get any kind of cosmetic upgrade. They really should. Like when you get a pet to mythic, it's like have some kind of cosmetic upgrade around it. There's so many extra things that they could do with pets as a cosmetic thing. But yeah, we finally got him upgraded. Bonus pointless, but we need it obviously for Zejin. So I guess in that regard, that bonus was good. Mostly just helps with tribute, obviously. Pet mastery reaching 1 to... That's a weird number. 1,121. I'm so used to that ending with a 0 or a 5. But because I have a Sharky at level 1, it's not. But we'll get some more blue pet food for that eventually. Anyways. Next order of business is... I guess we go do... dailies. And then we'll go mess with the class event. And go from there. Okay. So first things first. Let's go deal with this. That's not what I want. Let's go switch to this. We've been using this to level Warden lately. And we shall continue. Oh, it's never worth crafting color jewels. You should always throw it into diamonds. There is no point in the game when you, with how they currently convert, that you would ever put it into anything other than diamonds. Even if you're like me and already have enough to craft like 12 mythics, you still would put it into diamonds. Just because diamonds are way more valuable than jewels. And there are ways to infinitely farm jewels, whereas there's no way to infinitely farm diamonds. Because jewels can always be obtained every hour from pet battles, theoretically. Whereas diamonds are capped daily with how many you can actually obtain. Whereas the limits of how many jewels you could obtain per day is somewhere around like several thousand because of pets. You'd have to be playing like every hour of the day for all 24 hours and have a pet active for all that time. But in that time, you could end up getting around a few thousand jewels. Likely around 1,000 to 2,000 jewels in a day. Whereas diamonds, most days you only get like double-digit numbers, if even that many. Is there a mythic tomorrow? Yeah, there should be a mythic tomorrow. I'm pretty sure there is. We should be getting that new Devour mythic. It is the first Friday of the month. And the first Friday of every month we get a new mythic. Oh, if you ever don't get the MVP screen after PvP, the reason for that is because it did your hero. And the game has no way to show MVP for hero. Yeah, it only shows it for troops. So if your hero becomes the MVP, it doesn't show anything. So if you ever see a blank screen after PvP, it's because your hero is the MVP. But yeah, I'm deliberately saving shards as well in case they ever add something new for shards. Pretty sure shards will never be used for anything else other than crafting into diamonds and jewels, and you would always just do them into diamonds. But just in case, I have been hoarding them. I used to always convert them into diamonds, but as of about like 9 months ago, I've been hoarding them, just in case they ever add some kind of new feature for it, which is very unlikely, but you never know. We hold a lot of things in case they ever add a new feature for it. One of those also being troop copies, because in the past that was relevant for, well, I guess it was only really relevant for disenchanting, and these days obviously it's used for ascending. But they did end up increasing the rarity once, when Legend used to be the highest, and they upgraded to Mythic. It's very unlikely that they'll go any further. However, they technically added Doom rarity, which is like the same rarity / higher than Mythic. However, we haven't really gotten anything other than the Doom weapons from that so far. Oops, did I just accidentally make the screen smaller? I hate when I do that. 1 second. Oh no, never mind. It's still the same thing. Oh, I dragged the screen. I didn't make it smaller. Good. Let's see. What was the other thing I wanted to go do? I need to go do our... still need to go do that. That was the main thing. But I wanted to go do Adventure Board. That was it. Oh, nice. We got diamonds twice. How much diamonds is that? That's 50, 70, 79. We got 79 diamonds today. I mean, why did I say diamonds? My bad. Gems. There's the difference. Diamonds are useless. No, just kidding. Diamonds are used to craft mythics. Gems are the things that are the premium currency of this game that are used for basically everything. Also, this cough really needs to go away. Not sure how it hasn't. Like, it keeps, like, fading and getting worse depending on the day. But it's still not, like, going away. Even though it sometimes does for, like, a day on end. Sometimes. Or 2 days. Still keeps coming back to some degree. Anyways, what am I doing? I want that team. No, not that one. Pick the right one. There we go. Also, we're trying to level 2 things at once still. Sun Spear and, Warren. Or Warden, I mean. What is my Guild War purple attack? I use the, that one purple-red lifesteal book from Crypt. Green Seer. Wild Queen and something else. What was my 4th troop? I should forget now. I need to go double check. But yeah, it's that one lifesteal book, Green Seer. Oh, it was Weaver. But yeah, I know it is now. It's that one red-purple book from Crypt that has lifesteal on it. I forget its specific name. Followed by Green Seer, Yasmin, then Weaver. So that allows you to steal attack, make their attack 0, make their magic 0, so that they can't do anything to you. You can just keep spamming skulls at them, and it has the green mana generation off the Green Seer. Why are the skulls clowns? There's some kind of holiday related to that. Unless It 2 was released. Oh no, is It 2 in theaters? I saw the first one. Not sure if I'm going to bother seeing the second one. I'm not sure what that's for. I believe it's International Clown Day. It might be International Clown Day. Oh, that's funny. We just got 5 diamonds from that battle. I should have paused there. We got 5 diamonds and 2 gems simultaneously. That was pretty funny. Is that really what just happened? Yep, we got 5 diamonds off of a gnome, while simultaneously getting 2 gems off the thing. That is funny. But yeah, we just got a diamond and a gem drop. I was just talking about how they were different. And we're still getting them from the same way. Way to get even more confused on it. The icon actually was excessively similar during the beta testing for it. Like, they were almost the exact same icon. The gem icon and diamond. And I believe they were when even once it got released, they still used a relatively similar icon. During the beta, it was almost the exact same thing. It's one of the reasons why some people are still, like, kind of confused on it. And they still kind of look somewhat similar, even though they're much whiter. Like, they're still the same shape. But at one point, they almost looked near identical other than their name. Even though they're used for drastically different things. Wait, how can it be National Clown Week if it's Shark Week? How many holidays are there every single day? Gosh. Let's see. Take that over. Kill it with that. And claim our 25 gems. What name is currently active? Let's see. It should be... It should be Summer Imp. However, it's the month that August Imp should be out. But I don't believe they change it over until the Monday event. But Autumn Imp runs from August to September. However, I don't believe it switches over until they say it switches over. So I don't believe it switches over until Monday, and there'll probably be a notification for it in the mail, or not the mail, but the if you look at the event thingy. If you look at the event page where it tells you what current events are going. This page over here. But yeah, those should be something soon saying that, yeah, exactly that. That Summer Imp is about to leave. Hey, look, they have the exact thing. Not long now before our current Imp takes a break. And it's your chance to get the Imp until next year. Don't miss out. Actually, you can still get in Soulforge, as well as from Legendary Tasks, even if it's not the season. So they're a lot easier to get than they used to be. But, yeah, you don't really need to worry about them too much. They're not needed for any Kingdom upgrade currently. They're really just done for full completion's sake. But, as far as the Imps, this should be out of the drop table starting Monday. And then on Monday, it's going to be Autumn Imp until the first Monday of October. And it's, I mean, yeah, of October. And then Spooky Imp will start. Hey, what was the flash offer for today? Nothing good. Bunch of gems with the Orb of Ascension and Orb of Wisdom. Actually, wait, is that good? Well, it's all those. It's the standard amount of gems with a blue orb and an orange orb on top. That's not like too over the top. Like, that's not particularly good. They've done much better offers in the past. Those Vault Key offers would be way better than it too. So far, the best one they've done all week, though you can't go back to it. But the best one they've done all week so far was the Vault Key one. It was on like what, day 1, day 2, somewhere around there. No, it was day 1 because the other one would have been the shark thing. Oh wait, never mind. That was yesterday. Yeah, but it might have been day 2. Whatever one they did the Vault Key on, the 8 Vault Keys and the gem things, that was the best one they've done so far. All the other ones have been pretty much pointless. And one of these should be available for gems. Not sure if it's going to be this one or this one. It'd make the most amount of sense, especially after that big haul of gems that they would do it there. Then another money one, then free. Unless it's gem costing one, and free. Which would be actually probably most ideal. Because I definitely want to see at least multiple with gems. And see what on earth they actually offer. Because they could offer something for like 1,000 gems, I'd probably go for it. Because I have so many. Like if they added like a cosmetic pet or something. For Shark Week, like a second one or something like that. I don't think they would ever do something like that for a gem sync. But I personally actually would go for it if they ever did. And would go out of my way to just farm gems as for if I would. Anyways, that's not what I need to do. I need to go do class battles. Let's see. I keep wanting to go to PvP to try getting up because we haven't hit 1.9k yet. So it's technically something we need to go do. But not something we're doing right now. So Shaman class. This is one we've been using for... mainly Ketris is the main thing that you use this thing for. But we're just going to run a team with... Oh, do I not have a team set up? Don't I have one for Monday? So I can just copy-paste it. Also, speaking about copy-paste, since I'm about to put something else over the code, don't forget that to go use that code if you haven't already. Might already be used up, but just in case it isn't. What am I looking for? Shaman low. I don't want Shaman low. Where's Shaman high? Oh, actually, you know what? I am going to run Shaman low. Copy that. Why do I keep clicking PvP? It's not what I want. Click class, quick fight. I almost do it in order. Ace team. And I'm doing it currently with Thief Hero class. I guess for the sake of speed, we could do it that way. Yeah, let's do it with Thief. Get our 25 gems real quick. Yeah, I'll do it like that. Okay. Yes, that is true. You will not be able to get the Autumn Imp with this mythic, most likely. However, there is a chance they're changing the drop table tomorrow. You'll be able to know if they change the drop table for that specifically because it'll show up in the event page. If you go to the event page tomorrow, it'll show you if it did or didn't. But at this current moment, we don't know for sure. Normally, it's been on Mondays. But given that a new mythic is being added tomorrow, maybe they'll change it over. But there's a good chance Summer's going to stay in there. Any suggestion? Any suggestion on a good brown team? You're using King Bloodhammer, Apothecary, and Keeper of Souls with Mang. You shouldn't use King Bloodhammer in first slot. If you have Glaceon, put that there instead. Also, your Mang should probably be actually in first. Especially if you don't have the other thing with Titan Hero class. Actually, well, I guess that team would work, assuming the Bloodhammer's in last slot. You might want to replace the Bloodhammer with something that can cover more color, though. Even if it's something as basic as a fully traded Soothsayer. Which is actually really good for Guild Wars. I personally don't run it just because there's a lot of Yagwe Queen Titania in late game. But he's a good utility for Brown Day. He has +1 Brown, and he has Empowered Mana Start. He also got buffed on Monday to give 1 stat to all allies, whereas before he used to only do 1 magic. That's not much of a buff, but it definitely adds up. And one of the other reasons you normally don't see me using it too much, he's a really slow troop to use ever since they added like the speeds, 2x speed, 4x speed, 8x speed, stuff like that. Oh wait, never mind. We don't even have 8x speed, do we? That needs to be a thing. Add 8x speed. We need 8x speed. They're never gonna add like auto play, so we need 8x speed. So quick, the gems like instantly move, and you don't even see cast animations. They just go. They should do that, or don't even call it 8x speed. Just call it instant or something, where the board just moves automatically and stuff like that. Or you know, like if we click that, we wouldn't see any animations. It was just like all move in place. Highly doubt they would ever do that, but that would be pretty helpful. Hello, Haley! Welcome! What do you want, or what for do you want autoplay? Maps. What do you think I want it for? You know, everyone, if it was possible, would set autoplay on maps, even if the AI was horrible at it. I think they would almost do it eventually, just because of how much it would help their numbers of how many people are currently playing the game at any given moment in time. Imagine how many people would keep the game running on idle if autoplay was added to maps. Someone should pitch that to their publisher. Like, don't mention the resources or anything. Just pitch to them how many more people would be playing the game constantly if autoplay was added to maps. Though, that would only last so long. Because even though I have a gigantic map stack, I believe my map stack would only last about, well, it depends how an AI would use it. But it would only last about 250 hours, only. Obviously, that's quite a bit of time, but obviously that wouldn't last forever. Let's see. Theoretically, that would actually only last for 11 days. Assuming it was running literally the entire time. Let's see. There are idle games. This is not really set up as an idle game, though. But there are idle games out there. My personal favorite is RuneScape. But there are other ones out there. There's like a billion of them on mobile. Let's see, we'll take that up. Like, idle games aren't entirely idle. They just have things that you can do idly, while also having main content. And then the stuff that you do while idling helps for the main content that you do. The closest thing Gems of War has to that is Tribute, but that's not exactly the same premise. That's more so under the clicker genre than idle. Well, actually, I know. I guess it covers both. There are different types of idle games. They're not all the same genre. Like, RuneScape's an MMO version of it. Actually, some people... I don't know. I think a lot of people would consider RuneScape an idle game. It was like one of the first original OG idle games. It originally didn't have it back in Classic, but ever since it became... RuneScape 2, like it back in 2004, it had idle aspects. What do we even take here? Go for that. Oh, hold on, never mind. I'm trying to target brown. I keep forgetting. Target's purple. I know. That's the main reason why they would never, ever, ever, ever add autoplay to maps. Or even anything that would assist it to that degree. Is, yeah, you let the AI just sit there for a day. It will get down around, let's see, let's just assume it goes slow. And only can do 30 maps per minute. And those 30 maps, just let's say, do 1 gem each. And that's 24 hours. In 24 hours, you, on the low ball estimate, would earn about 720 gems. And that's lowballing it. It could easily be way over 1,000. Possibly even over 2,000, though. Definitely over 1,000. Yeah, even at the low end, it would be like 720 gems per day. If they added, AI maps completion. To allow you to idle it. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. "30 maps in a minute?" No, 30 maps in a 30 maps in an hour. Did I accidentally say in a minute? I meant to say in an hour. A player can do about 1 map per minute, which comes out to about 60 gems per hour. I would assume an AI would be way slower, though. What's my thoughts on the new Mythic? It's going to be mostly just used with Skull Spam. Like, I can't really think of a location where you'd bother bringing it out. It's not going to be strong enough for Delves. It's going to be too slow for PvP. It could be a Guild War option, I guess. That's probably the main thing it's going to be ran for, is on its applicable color Guild War days. What color was it again? You forget. I believe it was purple, red, brown, I want to say? That sounds correct. It might have been a different color. That sounds correct. But, yeah, it's mostly just going to be a Guild War option, I believe. I don't foresee it being used for much else. Wow, we're about to lose Black Manacle. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We had this issue in the past. If you really need to make sure it doesn't die, you can just go and put, you could either use a class that has barrier on brown. That would work. But the other option is, you can just put 1 Soothsayer in front of it. Because if you're just doing the free battles, it doesn't matter if you lose score. But it does matter if you lose that, because that slows us down immensely. And we have to win this battle. Oh gosh, it's gonna be really annoying now. Because we have no actual way to kill properly. The only way we can kill is with skulls. And I can't even kill him with poke skulls because he keeps gaining armor. Fail, this battle's gonna take ages. Okay, good. He does not gain any stats, so I can just use double Soothsayer to kill him. And then do it one more time to kill the other guy. Okay, he's dead. We won. Oh, that was almost way more annoying than it should have been. I forgot. The workaround for that is you do that and you just don't cast the first Soothsayer. That devoured the only thing on his team not immune to devour. Never mind, there's 2 of them. Never mind, 3 of them. Wait, no, you have immune. Wait, never mind. Oh, what am I saying? Why did I think... That's dwarves. Why did I think giants have immune? Probably because of Titan. But no, giants don't naturally have immune. Dwarves do. Wow, double devour. That is extreme overkill this battle. Was I supposed to change Frostmage for Guild War today? I was supposed to do it after today, but I might as well do it now, since most of my battles have probably already been done, as far as people attacking me. Yeah, thanks for a reminder. I technically have to do it out of today, but yeah, I'll probably just do it right now. Only like one more person, if even that, will attack me within that time. Oh, why did I cast the first Soothsayer? The whole point of this team is to not cast the first Soothsayer, if you're doing that in first slot like that. What do you think about the Mythic coming tomorrow? Is it worth trying for or no? I'd probably say... Wait, what kingdom was it associated to again? Actually, I don't have the page for it up right now. Yes. Because I believe it's required for Karkaroff 10 star, isn't it? Well, it's definitely required in the sense that it is the only Mythic from that faction. I mean, from that kingdom. And when I say only Mythic, I mean that in that the other Mythic is Zugoth. And most people are probably not getting Zugoth, realistically. Or at least not anytime soon. So, with that being said, the Mythic that's coming out tomorrow, that was supposed to come out months ago, is pretty important to get. Because it's required to 10-star Zugoth. I mean, to 10-star the kingdom. I forget if it's actually moving to 10-star tomorrow. I need to go double check how many troops are currently there. But regardless, you're still going to want to get it. Because the next time, even if it doesn't 10-star it now, the next time we get any amount of Karkaroff troops, it will become 10-starable. And you definitely want to make sure you 10-star that kingdom because it's Magic Kingdom. It'll be the second Magic Kingdom, I believe, that reaches 10-star. Unless Zolkari passes it first. Actually, I'm surprised. Wait, has Zolkari really not passed it yet? I just never even realized that. How does the Zolkari not have 10 stars? Isn't it like just at 9? Yeah, it's like still like 1 troop away from 9. Yeah, exactly. It's 1 troop away. Is his Karkaroff 1 troop away or 2? If it's 1, then it becomes 10-star tomorrow. Oh, it does. It becomes 10-star tomorrow. Yes, it is extremely ridiculously important to get that Mythic. Oh, wait. Problem with that. Never mind. 10-star still requires Zugoth. Fail. Never mind. It's still important to get, though. Nonetheless. But yeah, if you want a 10-star tomorrow, it does actually require Zugoth. However, I believe there's a Karkaroff event in a couple months. But, yeah, that's going to be pay to win. Go get yourself a Zugoth for 1 extra magic. It's only going to be for a couple months until it repairs itself out. But for a couple months, anyone who owns a Zugoth, as well as this next Mythic that's coming, will basically have 1 extra magic for that duration. But yeah, that's gonna be probably for a couple months. It's whenever the next Carecraft event is. That'll be undone. The one extra magic advantage thing. What news is about Imp? It's saying that Summer Imp is leaving, and that Autumn Imp is coming either on Friday or Monday. I believe it's Monday. So if you're looking to try to collect those Imps, try to get Summer Imp now, and Autumn Imp, I believe, replace. I believe the switch is on Monday, but given that there's a new Mythic tomorrow, that might not be the case. But normally they switch it on Monday, based on the past. Oh, so I should probably pick a quicker team than this. There's not too many options. Though I guess we could go use Shaman for the last several. We already have the hero class maxed, but I can go use Shaman Ketris and just double Ketris kill. And just use Mountain Crusher for mana accumulation. Which I'm pretty sure is what I should for the other team. But I can just run triple Ketris. Or actually, maybe not triple Ketris. Double Ketris should be fine. But let me see. Let me go copy that team real quick. What did I specifically show for the video? Triple. Oh no, I ended up changing it to triple, but I believe I had a Soothsayer there originally. Okay, paste team. And I do want to put a Soothsayer there. We should be able to win in just 2 casts. The Soothsayer's there just for the extra brown. And because we can use it for first turn board control if we need. Hello, Leonardo. Welcome. No. You cannot get Zugoff from event keys. It is impossible to get Zugoff from event keys. Thanks for reminding me. I need to re-mention that on Monday video. Or, wait, never mind. It's not even an event for him right now. It's not even a Carecraft event. But no, even if it was a Carecraft event, you cannot get him from event keys. The new Mythic will also not be in event keys. Or, you know, not initially. Because that's just how new Mythics roll out. But no, Zugoff is never in event keys, ever. Oh, we actually do need triple Ketris. Oh, time to go get the third Ketris. Whoops. Or then again, do we really need a third Ketris? Because they're going to be holding their mana. We might as well just do something that speeds up the mana. Does Terran's World have that? I'm not sure where that resource is. I know there's a resource somewheres. I don't believe it's kept with more popular resources, though. I don't know why. But there is a resource for it out there somewheres, where I believe it tells you when troops become craftable. Where that is, I honestly have not the slightest clue, but I believe that it does exist somewheres. The reason it might not exist is I'm not sure if anyone's maintaining it these days. It's slightly random. I know in the past it used to be somewhat predictable. But yes, it can be random based on a couple weeks. It can vary a bit. But normally it's in intervals of about 4 to 6 weeks. More so the 6 weeks part. And it runs on a cycle that it goes through. Yeah, it has history of Soulforge. That's not the same as craftable, though. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, it is. My bad. Yeah, it shows craftable. Sorry, I thought you were asking about something else. I thought you were asking about when old event troops are available in event keys. I think someone else was mentioning event keys. I have no clue how I thought that based on what you said, but that's what I was thinking. But, yeah, craftable is shown on Terran's World. It has a whole list of it based on the current cycle, and it runs on cycles of running through each troop once. But yeah, that one's maintained. I was referring to the old event troop cycle, which I don't believe is kept up, or at least I have no clue what the resource for that one is. Essentially, when old troops come back into the drop table, like for example, the event troop that currently is, which I forget what even is at this point. I know it was pretty irrelevant, whatever it was. I say that, actually, was it somewhat relevant this week? No, last week was the Griffin. Last week was relevant. I don't believe this week's was relevant. Well, last week's was relevant for early game players. I can't remember now. What even was the event troop this week? If I can't remember, it had to have been pretty bad. Try to see if I can remember it before I click. Oh! It was the anti-purple Guild War thing. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The flash offer calendar, you can't see in the future or past. Yeah, I don't know why you can't see in the future and past. I somewhat understand their reasoning behind having it so you can only do it for one day. However, I do not understand at all why you can't see into the past. I also don't know why they wouldn't mark the gem one, because I feel like that would convince more people to buy gems, because that's obviously their goal, is to, you know, try to make some money off it. Like, it should be in order of gem one, or I mean, it should be in order of well, it depends how many gem ones they're doing, but assuming they're doing one gem one and one free one, where it costs gems when I say gem one, it should be in order of probably money, gem, money, money, free, money, money, or whatever fills out the rest. Should be the order. But yeah, money, gem, money, money, free, money, money. Should be the order that it goes in. That'd be 7, right? Yeah, money, gem, money, money, free, money, money. With the capability of seeing all of them. Not sure why they didn't do it in that order. And there we go. Yeah, we'll grab all that, take our free gems. Not sure why I still do that. For how much time that takes these days, it almost isn't worth the 25 gems. Because Adventure Board has made getting gem pacing so much quicker. We got 79 gems today in about 3 minutes off of Adventure Board. Obviously, it doesn't give always that much, but the rate at which gems are accumulated now, as far as a per minute value, due to how Adventure Board is set up now, I guess if you still compare it to treasure maps, it's still like 1 to 2 gems per minute. But if you compare it to current Adventure Board, it's like 5 gems per minute. You would have to get like more than 5 gems per minute for an alternative gem farming method to be worth it. Obviously, you still need to accumulate more gems, but assuming you already have a surplus, you have to be aiming for at least like 2 gems per minute to be worth it. And those events take longer than 2 minutes. Or 2 minutes per gem, I should say. Because it had to be over in 12.5 minutes to be 2 gems per minute. And it definitely takes longer than that for the class events. It'd be worth it if I still need the class XP, but I don't really need the class XP. And it's not worth going for a leaderboard, you just waste a bunch of gems going there. Anyways, what do we still need to go do? We still need to go get 1.9 key in PvP. How close are we to that? Is that the only thing we haven't done yet today? As far as normal dailies, that and delves, of course. Which I do need to get back on. I've been skipping a few days here or there. But do need to get those shards. If there were other loot... Oh, wow, we have, like, no amount to go until we get 1.9k. If they gave more good loot than that, I'd probably go for it. The problem is, what other loot do we need? The gold is rather trivial. Souls we don't need. Glory is rather trivial. The legendary ingots we don't need. The mythic ingots we don't need. Well, you know, once you've finally surplus on them. The only thing we need is then the shards. That's the only thing that you keep constantly needing from the delves. And technically the gold, but the gold is rather trivial compared to just doing that time in PvP. There are some ways that you can get the rate higher, like whenever you see a Cedric within the delve. Like if... Oh! I could have delayed a delve this entire time? How could I have not? Oh, like a delve like this ends up giving pretty good loot because you get 100% gold bonus for all of it. So like stuff like that gets quicker than PvP, but... Wow, how have I not done that yet? I haven't done the delay on there for ages. Also, I still haven't done the low level one of this. It's still at level 30. But I forgot to go delay one of my warrants. How could I? That or I fully completed out one day. I might just fully completed it out one day, and then I forgot to use a delay on one of the other days. Is probably what happened. Because I did it all the way down, all 4 of them. Like you should do. But, you know, I did all 4 of them. And then I just forgot on one of the days I skipped to put a delay on there so we could have one more delve to do. But anyways, let me go get 1.9k in PvP. That's going to take like seconds. Oh, let's do it against a rope dart. Ha, let's prove ourselves against a rope dart by losing against rope dart. He's not using a proper team for it, though. He's using Divinia. He's using a pure yellow version of it. Interesting. For fun, let's go run our yellow defend team against it and see what happens. He's running Guild War yellow. Let's run our yellow defend on offense. And he's running his yellow offense on defense. Oh, wait, that's the exact same team. That's funny. I'm using the proper version of it. He's using the pure yellow version of it, or a pure yellow. Personally, I like Gorgolfa up front instead of the Divinia when I run it for pure yellow. It's just safer that way. But yeah, let's run our defend yellow against his offensive yellow. See what happens. This will be the last battle we do. Oh, we won already. Oh, that was a quick battle. Oh, first turn. We already won. Yeah, that's basically this team in a nutshell. Get the loop, you auto win. Problem though, we don't have alignment. We didn't win yet, actually. Now did we win? Oh no, problem. We still haven't won yet. Hold up. Oh yes, we did. Never mind, we won. It's over. We already won. Did I ruin it? No, I made it even better. Can I get Quillen right now though? That'd be the most ideal to do first. I don't believe so. Let's move that first. No, I still can't get him. How about now? Still can't get him. How about now? Okay, we'll just go for... I don't want to do this one first, but we're going to have to. So we do that. Can we get on skulls again? Yes, do that. Do it again. Dead. There we go. And that's that team in a nutshell. Oh, that team is so broken. I love it. It's one of the best defend teams in the entire game. It's like top 3, possibly the absolute best. Depends how you look at it. It's definitely like top 3. It's that, the Agwe Queen of Tanya thing, and I guess the Infinite Loop Gob Truffle now are like the 3 probably most broken defend teams in the game right now, because all 3 of them have potential infinite loop, or at least a gigantic, if not infinite loop like the Gob Truffles. They at least have a really short loop that does so much damage that it's, even though it's a short loop that isn't infinite, you normally win the loop, or you normally win before the loop finishes. Even if it doesn't go on forever, it just does so much quick damage that it just wins. When is the next time we'll be able to get Rope Dart? I believe it's still a couple months away. I believe Trickster Shot was pretty soon. We haven't gotten Trickster Shot yet, right? Trickster Shot, I believe, was in a couple weeks, if I'm not mistaken. However, it was sometime in August, if I remember correctly. However, I don't believe we're getting Rope Dart anytime soon. Last I checked, it wasn't within visible sight. And I believe we could see all the way up to like October or somewhere around there. So we might not even get it this year, but it will be coming sometime within like 3 months to 7 months or something. It'll be coming. I can tell you what kingdom it would be going, obviously, but I forget when that kingdom might have an event, and I don't believe we can visibly see when that kingdom's having an event. Oh yeah, Rope Dart. Yeah, the next Pride Lands event. I'm not sure when on earth we're getting the next Pride Lands event though. Did we ever get a mythic for Pride Lands? Yeah, Ubistet. I don't think that kingdom hit 10 star yet, did it? Yeah, it did. Where is it? Yeah, probably won't too soon, because the power level is currently at 12. It's going to go to 13 or 14 the next time it has an event. Probably 14, but you know, it depends how many troops they add. But yeah, it's from the Rope Dart. So whenever they have another Rope Dart Monday event. Is the stream over? Yeah, we'll probably end the stream now, unless anyone else has any other questions or anything you want me to go over. Let's see. Team Pure Faction for I, you'll run one of each. If I'm not mistaken, All-Seeing Eye is actually the only delve in the entire game where the Pure Faction is exactly what the last battle is, with no changes whatsoever. You run the Oculus banner, which is what they're running, or, you know, the banner from the delve, with those 4 troops in that exact order. I believe it is the only Pure Faction in the game where the most optimal option for Pure Faction is literally the exact same as the final battle. So you just copy that. And the way you win is by getting lucky off of X-Raid or First Cast, and by getting more Clarion Leeches than the enemy. And denying... You basically... The way you win is by casting everything first. You want your Leech to be before his, you want your Clarion to be before his, and you definitely want your X-Raid to be before his. But, yeah, you just run the exact same team. This is what you run for Pure Faction there, with the exact faction of the banner. The +2 blue, +1 green, -1 brown, I believe it was. Either +2 green, +1 brown, or +2... I mean, it's either +2 green, +1 blue, or +2 blue, +1 green. Forget which way it was. But it's the banner from the kingdom. It's that banner. Yeah, +2 green, +1 blue, -1 brown. You just run that with the that exact order. Just copy that team. And that's what pure faction actually is for that. Definitely upgrade your pet if you have it, if you're doing the higher level pure faction for it. It is possible to do with level 100 horde. It has been done before. I haven't attempted. Though just for fun, before we end out the stream, let's go attempt that real quick. We're going to get completely obliterated, but let's have some fun. Let's see. Too bad you can't copy enemy teams, because then we could just copy that one final battle there. Anyways, wow, we were still using leveling Sentinel at that time. Gosh, that was ages ago. But anyways, let's go give it a shot. Oh yeah, duh, hero class won't really matter much, will it? Let's go give it a shot. We're gonna lose, but let's just try it real quick. Might as well. Where's All Seeing Eye? Let's see. All Seeing Eye, apply filter. Yes, we want that. The banner of the kingdom. And let's see what we can do real quick. Let's see, how big is the stat difference? Very large. So we do have a lot of bonuses. We do have a lot of bonuses to use, at least. Let's see what happens. But yeah, people have completed it with level 100 horde without any upgrades, without any potions. It is theoretically possible. It's just very unlikely and extremely luck-based. You'd also need to have high base stats in general. Better just upgrade the horde higher. Like, if I upgrade the horde to 150 or 200, I probably could get it in several attempts. I probably should just get this up to 200 already. The only problem is it would prevent us from getting the next faction to 200 if I get this one to 200. If I backtrack to any old faction, I won't have enough for the following faction. Unless I start doing the daily delves a bit more diligently. Because right now, I basically only do enough to be able to max out the next faction in line. What does it do again? I believe it converts brown to green. Or remove brown or something. Yeah, brown to green. Okay. Well, I'll take a skull there. Let's deal some attack again. How much heal is that? 65. Is that boosted based on anything? Yeah, but it's very small. It's based on green. Speaking of green. Deny that before he gets it. Oh, oops. I thought it was extra turn. Oh, duh. It's brown conversion. Whoops. I was thinking it was a different color. For whatever reason. Wow, our first slot's almost dead. I could heal him some. It does put him out of kill range, so I guess I will go for it. Of course, we could also use that first summon and just hope he gets the same summon. One of the reasons why this delve is actually possible to do on what am I trying to say? On no potions with level 100 horde is mainly because of the summon. The summon on him. He gets to summon the first slot back into that slot. It's 50% chance though. It could resummon that, which is not ideal. But you would eventually get the leech back in first slot, and then can utilize that. Okay, do we have alignment here? No, we do not. Do we have brown? No, we have an alignment on nothing right now. I think we still go for it, though. Now where we take the blue and get a summon heal. Summon heal sounds good. We'll go for that. So we'll let him move his thing. Good, we got alignment on that. Only 7 attack, though. Fail! Let's see. Did we regain any alignment? No. Guess I take a blue. Oh, no, I don't need blue at the moment. I don't need any color that's available by cascading. I guess I just heal. Problem is, he's going to do so much damage. Though they all do so much damage. That's not just him. They all do that much. We're very similar. Oh, I just gave him a skull for Sky. You were dead. But yeah, I do want to get this done eventually without doing potions on it. It is really hard, though. And requires a lot of luck. But yeah, we could just retreat now. We already know we lost. If we lose that summoner before the final battle, we know we lost already. You need to bring the summoner into final battle. You only need to bring 2 things into the final battle, which is one of the other reasons why this team works. To try to get it done with level 500 pure faction without anything. The reason that it works is you only need 2 troops to survive. You only need X-Raider and Watchmother. As long as those 2 survive into the final battle, you can theoretically win. Of course, you need a lot of luck regardless. But that's the only actual requirement for it. Oh, oops, leave delve. And then go do another one. There we go. And I'll use that one for the other delve later. But anyways, Have you green Guild War attack team suggestion? Web spinner teams based around web spinner is normally pretty good. Also, whoever asked about purple earlier, not sure if you're still here. This is my Guild War purple team, by the way. That I was trying to say earlier. It's Secrets of the Crypt, Greenseer, Wild Queen, Arachnine Weaver. That's what I run for it personally. But yeah, green. Generally building around web spinner is pretty nice. What I personally use is what do we personally use these days? I believe I do use a web spinner variant. I know Yagway's pretty good too. Building around web spinner or Yagway is normally the way to go. Oh, I do actually want to revamp mine because of the 1 damage source thing. I think we're going to completely ditch what we're currently using and go for something new. Because so many people run Frost Mage on Green Day, which ends up blocking out his capabilities since he has Submerge. So let's see. Let's go just build a new one. Let's go Yagway. Let's see. What else do we want to build around for this? What's your denial? No, don't transform red. Weaver. You're not true damage though. I would technically only cover yellow. These how Leprechaun is. I need something to clear. You know what? I might not even want to go Leprechaun. Let's see. What other Empower green purples are there? There's like a billion. I meant to click Empower. I might as well show all the options. Oh, Queen Aurora. I almost forgot. We can run Queen Aurora for stuff like this. Let's see. Queen Aurora and Possessed King, though. Though Possessed King does get synergy with the Yagway, I guess. Or more so vice versa. Well, I guess technically he has boost ratio too. But let's see. What else do we need here? Gonna do this. Well, we don't necessarily need to use Tina. Normally just Yagway loop should be enough. You can also go Kraken loop with a Giant Spider. A Giant Spider Kraken combo is actually really strong. Too bad that doesn't work into Yagway's convert. I think of what else we could do for this. Yeah, we're going to switch our green team. I never really cared for the green team that we've had set recently. We keep changing it. Biggest issue is Yagway fails to loop. A lot of green fail to loop. Fail when you're frozen, Which is the biggest issue with Green Day, more often than not. It's just the denial of being able to loop with your team. Let's see, what's that team? We'll see the suggestion real quick. Manage team, paste team. Oh, never mind, that was for the event. Wait, did I not copy yours? Never mind, I didn't copy it. Why's copy not working? Copy. Oops. Oh, well, that's not going to work if I do that. Let's see. Shocktopus, Tina, Jarvi, Spirit Fox. Why Shocktopus first slot? Oh, because mech bonus. Let's see. The extra plus... Oh, it also plus one... Wait, why do you have green... You already have the extra blue set by your Shocktopus for the thing. I guess he dies quickly. Yeah, I guess he's deliberately supposed to die. Spirit Fox takes out the whatever's the biggest threat. Jarvi for mana generation with half mana start. That runs his mech, so Tina gets half. Oh yeah, this technically also gets half. Oh, I forgot about that aspect. That's why. He does double damage against Submerge. A lot of people run Submerge indirectly on Green Guild War. Because as I just mentioned, yeah, we might try improving this team, but we might not need to. Because I forgot about that aspect. A lot of people actually run Submerge on Green Day. Mainly because of, there's Warbreaker and a few other things like Yasmin and stuff. But mainly because they're already running Frost Mage to counter green loops. So they would put a Frost Mage on, and since the best thing to put there is Submerge, they would normally also put Submerge So we can actually get double damage quite a bit, since most of the things on the opposing team would have Submerge. Shocktopus's damage would be negated by Submerge, right? Deal true damage to each enemy of the color. Actually, no. Unless he hits all enemies, I don't think Submerge would block his ability. I'm actually not sure on Shocktopus. Given how his ability is set up, I don't think it would. Because it's doing based on a condition. Like if it said hit last enemy, it would just hit the last enemy. And this is kind of like the same thing. It's just telling the condition to which it hits the enemies. So it shouldn't be blocked. Kind of like how double hits, like if they hit the last 2 enemies, it will not be blocked by Submerge if there's only 2 enemies. I believe his ability is the same way even if it hits all 4. Because it's specifically telling it, saying it hitting a color rather than all enemies. So it should bypass Submerge. Yeah, I guess we could try it. I still feel like we changed the banner though, and just hope Shocktopus doesn't die. Because all we need the Shocktopus for is the initial green. I mean the initial blue. But past that we'll have Blue Storm, which will give us way more than enough blue than we'll ever need. So giving it any extra blue on top of the +1 blue it's already doing is a fine. So I didn't think I would really change that in his banner. And so much so, I might even just minus yellow, which would put him in a weird field though. We definitely don't want to minus purple. And we want to try giving Tina as much as possible. I don't want to minus red, I don't think. But then again, you know what? Maybe we do minus red. Let's see, what are some counter teams that are used on Green Guild War? I'm trying to think. Oh, also, I might need to change up the class. What's the class currently set to? Random stats effect. Is that weapon a shield? I don't believe it is. No, why is it set to shield then? Or does it not have anything on second? Oh, never mind, it doesn't have anything on second, that's why. Yeah, you're not a Tomer missile. Why is it set to shield? Yep. Okay. Barrier at start of battle. Yeah, I don't think we'll need the Ancient Golem. Though it does do true damage, the Ancient Golem. But the barrier would probably be better. 3 extra magic. Why 3 extra magic? You wouldn't need that for this particular instance. Normally that'd be enough to explode all of them. Very rarely would be more than 12 brown. Especially if you're running on Green Guild War. I guess depending on your magic level. Or you know how many magic bonuses you have. Because if that was 10, I guess you might want to go to like 11 or so. The extra magic for all allies is worth it though, because other allies might need it. Though this would also be good if we want to go down the defensive route, because we might be losing our first slot once. That'll help negate out some damage, but I believe we want that for Tina. Enchant on green. I believe we want Dispel. Though I guess it depends on the battle. Given that's Green Guild War, yeah, I guess we take the enchant. And you know, I don't know. Jar of Eyes. We could probably blue surge and then but the problem is if we take blue, we would need to take enchant again. So we'd have to take a green, then we'd have to take a blue. I guess it's really dependent on the battle and if we actually need banishment or not. And yes, then I'll max gain 2 armor per turn, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll just run it with that, see what happens. And give it a shot. So we mainly just change the banner and I guess a few perks. I might change Shocktopus too, but I'm not sure what else you'd really put there. Because we have 3 mechs, 2 Adana, 4 green obviously, because we have to run it for Guild War. That gives us 10 extra armor. Wow, Adana still doesn't have a mech thingy. That's unfortunate. Well, it depends on the battle. If it's Frost Mage with a bunch of Submerge, we might actually deliberately want to not run Dispel, so we do 2 times damage with Shocktopus. If they're running like, yeah, if they're running Life and Death, or if they're running a Barrier team or something similar, like if they have Dawnbringer or something that will Barrier, keep them alive, anything like that, then yes, we probably want Dispel. It's really situational based on what we're fighting. We'll definitely change it as needed. Okay, I want to see if we have a replacement for Shocktopus. It should be fine, but I just want to double check. What are green, yellow first slot options that aren't Orion? Haha, haha. No, too bad you... Actually, you would give red bonus to, what's his name? But no. Weaver can't be used in first slot. Famine or Reality can't be used in first slot. Well, they can. There's bad there. Forest Guardian would be pointless. We do have one of the beasts, but it already starts with full mana. That would be used for nothing. Also, we passed up several armor. I believe we missed like 4 to 6 armor if we don't have this mech in there. Which isn't too big a deal. However, that could be the difference between Tina killing and not killing. And it's just also some durability in case they run physical damage. Which they likely would. Yeah, I guess we'll just roll with that. Let's see how it goes. That'll be what we run for Green Guild War and to see what happens. Nice change of pace. Hey, we got a silent one. I don't need it. I'd rather just get more keys, but there we go. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions before we head out? Any thoughts on Green Doom weapon over Jar of Eyes? No, mainly because the blue coverage. We're actually using the blue to rush mana accumulate for the team. We don't have a proper mana generator for that team without it. And that's why our Jar of Eyes is there. You take a blue immediately off the +1 from Shocktopus, or off your banner, but after you get one cast, you're gonna have basically perpetual blue storm, because Jar of Eyes creates a blue storm, so you're not gonna need any banner from their fourth, which is why our banner doesn't have any blue. We just use the blue off of Shocktopus, and then if he dies, he dies. It doesn't matter, because we only use the blue to start with first turn mana surge. You get Jar of Eyes up, you cast Jar of Eyes, you get all the mana. You throw down Spirit Fox or whatever is being annoying. Tina cast. Keep spamming Jar of Eyes Tina and just win that way. And Shocktopus is kind of just there to mainly start you off. And because it somewhat counters, I guess, Frost Mage. And it just works for the extra mech bonus. And it gets the half mana start, so you can one turn it at start as well with the Surge. But that's basically the game plan with it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Interesting team. Weird that we've ran pure true damage for factions. I mean, for Guild Wars. Normally you want to try avoiding it if you can, mainly because you're doing, by default, half as much damage. Because one, the scoring for Guild Wars is how much damage more you do than the enemy. And if you're doing true damage, you're only going to be able to do about half as much if they're doing similar amounts to you. Because if they completely kill out one of your troops, and you kill 2 of theirs, they effectively done about the same amount of damage as you. However, if you can quick win with true damage, then it normally doesn't really hurt your score. Like, as long as you don't let them do much damage back to you and you can quickly kill them, it's not going to affect your score too much running just pure true damage, but we'll give it a shot. If we score like 9,000, I might ditch it, though. But we'll try it once or twice. Seems like a solid team, though. How effective are your defend teams on Guild Wars? Oh, yeah, this is how they're doing right now. Though you have to keep in mind, that varies a lot based on bracket and a lot of factors. Based on what bracket you're in, what specific people you're fighting on a given day. Where you're ranked within your guild, because compared to being Paragon or Champion relative to being like down here in Soldier or Vanguard can greatly affect your stats as well as win rate and stuff like that. That is how we're currently running, but all these are pretty good defend teams. The only one I might revamp is this, because we haven't seen it ever work, or not that it never worked, but you know, we've never seen it in action, so we'll see how that goes. And maybe this one, though, it kind of seems okay. But this one's perfectly fine. It's one of the strongest defend teams in the game. One of the strongest defend teams in the entire game. They're like the top 2. This we might revamp, but we're running like a skull spam version. And for red, I ended up getting rid of the dwarves. And this, I just run a variant of Life and Death Orb Weaver, specifically to deny out green immediately. And the rest of the team just runs Life and Death into Tina with a bunch of true damage spam. And it goes from there. Yeah, that's the game plan. That's what we run, and that's what we're currently at. 4-7, 2-7, 1-7. Generally, these two will score the highest. I'm actually really surprised that 1-1-7. The main reason, again, is against who you are. That's the second highest person in the guild, or in this bracket, I mean. Which is why we end up losing so much to that. If that was against, like, Homebound, we'd obviously win way, way more with that team. But yeah, it affects it a lot. Like you saw yesterday, we were up against... Actually, what day were we up against? Let's see. Mystic something. Yeah, so it was like the 4th lowest. But yeah, you can see it's like makes a pretty big difference. And if you're actually against a good guild. So it's really hard to tell sometimes like how good a team really does. Because there's a lot of factors that go into it. Anyways, that's what we're running. But I'll be back tomorrow night, or sorry, well, both. I'll be back tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. And we'll be running, probably messing with the new Mythic a little bit, as well as, pretty sure Bounty Hunter will be done by then. But if Bounty Hunter's somehow not done, we'd also finish up Bounty Hunter, if we still had sigils left. Otherwise, we'd get it done on Saturday, the rest of it. And other than that, we'll just be running the guild board and messing around with PvP probably a little bit. Other than that, yeah, should be getting a new Mythic tomorrow. And we should be having Bounty Hunter tomorrow, which will bring in a new Karkaroff troop, which will be bringing 10-star Karkaroff if you own Zugoff. So that's a +1 magic. That's pretty huge. So if you have Zugoff, highly advised to go get this next Mythic. This next Mythic, as far as its usefulness, I feel like I need to use it some before I can really determine if it's going to be usable or not. From what I can tell, it's probably not. But, I don't know, I'll try to get the video out as soon as I can and all that. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow for all the new content in Gems of War. Goodbye, everyone!